I don't really have guy friends. I just don't think that's possible for me. Hi! So, it is vlog time again, yes. And today it is Pancake Day and Galentine's Day, which is a pretty good combination, especially if, you know, the day that we don't speak about is getting you down. You've got Galentine's, you got pancakes. I'm happy. Yeah, oh my God, it's still cold, still February, but powering through, you know, trying to get stuff done. What have I done? I'm doing my productivity challenge again. So I guess this week is a combination of scheduling, having 3 daily goals that I want to try and achieve, and finishing work on time, so at 6 p.m. So that is my challenge, to do everything before 6 p.m, 6:30ish, because I guess I start work technically at 10 and would ideally finish between 5 and 7 p.m. So yeah, I'm gonna try that out this week and see how I get on. Yesterday, I mean, there's just one more thing I needed to do from yesterday, but I'm gonna try and power through with it. But first, at my co-working space, we're actually going to be making pancakes and I'm going to help out. So I have bought some fruit and I've bought Nutella. That is my contribution. And yeah, I think it'll just be a really good chance to chat to everyone, because sometimes we're all sat on separate tables, some people are in offices and we don't get to see each other and chat. So this will be a good chance to network and see who's around. When I joined, I guess I kind of kept myself to myself a lot of the time. I knew a couple of people and when they came in, I would kind of like latch onto them. But yeah, I didn't always put myself out there and meet new people. So I'm gonna try and challenge myself. It's interesting. I'm listening to Liv's podcast with Charlotte. It's called The Fringe of It, and they're talking about friendship and how tricky it can be to make friends during adulthood. And I feel like I have a lot of friends now because of the internet. I've been able to meet just so many like-minded people, and I feel like my friendship capacity is limited. I live with Lucy. She's obviously like a really good friend, and I feel like she satisfies like the basic friendship needs. So I end up hanging out with her a lot and not anyone else. But I can see how it can be difficult for other people, especially if you want to move somewhere new. Like, even if I move somewhere new, I think I would struggle. It would be quite daunting. But that's why I just want to stay in London, I think. Female friendship is very important in my life. If I didn't have it, I don't know where I'd be. I don't know, how do you feel about female friendship during adulthood? Or friendship, you know, if you've got guy friends. I don't really have guy friends. I just don't think that's possible for me. I know it's different for everyone, so yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts on friendship. Oh, I'm also reading a really interesting book. So I am actually reading an academic text on blogging, personal style blogs, appearances that fascinate. It's by Rosie Finley, and she actually started a blog as part of her research into this book. And it's just really, it's a trip down memory lane, because if you remember, you know, back in 2006, 2007, there were so many blogs and they were very different. And she's like got people like Fashion Hayley, I think she was an Australian blogger, the Fashion Void that is DC. I'm pretty sure I had a lot of these people on my blog roll. Like, my blog roll was probably like this long. Yeah, it's just crazy how much things have changed, and she really obviously analyses it. Yes, according to this book, I'm just about in the first wave of blogging. Anyway, so enough chat, gotta head out, make some pancakes, and yeah, get some work done. This is the pancake situation. Well, there are no pancakes. Oh, there's one. And I have brought some frozen fruit. But it is edible. It's very edible. Eat it. You know, my fruit. Sorry. Very edible. Just like freshly defrosted.
Valentine's party. We're going to have the panel now, and then feel free afterwards to mingle. She is one of the founders of the British Black Business Awards. No big deal. Big deal, really, honestly. And last year she even exec produced the Women of the World Festival at the South Bank, which is amazing. A week long, is it? 10 days?
It's 45 cities.
Yes.
Countries, yeah.
Yes.
I started off in a bank because, you know, I didn't want to be poor. So 20 years later, it's a great career. I was, you know, flying all over the world, and it was fantastic. And I was a global strategist. But I thought, yeah, right, I was strategist, staying in the Mandarin Oriental, flying first class, and it was fantastic. And then I was like, wow, is this what my life turned into? Is this my life? I spent most of my child rearing those, the really, really safe years, actually birthing this career that I didn't really want. And so I thought to myself, actually, Mel, if you're not gonna have children, if you're gonna be starting to get to that age where it's gonna be a bit more difficult for you, then make sure that you're birthing something that you're gonna be proud of. Make sure that you're birthing that legacy. So it was actually quite a hardcore experience. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not saying that I can't have kids. I know people have kids when they're like 80. I do this. So anyway, yeah, I birthed the Black British Business Awards. I had the idea and I said, yo, this is great. Like, I love all these women's awards that I'm going to. We really need this for Black people. Like, these stereotypes are killing me right now. And that's what happened. And Ernst & Young, the firm that I worked for, jumped on board and said, yeah, we'll give you lots of money to go and do that and invest in it. And then now it's huge.
It's a little bit loud, but I'm actually out on Galentine's Day. Yeah, we're actually doing something for Galentine's Day. I'm here with Lucy. She's going to arrive. Yeah, there she is. And we're... Oh, okay. Yeah, this is actually quite a nice surprise. I didn't think I was going to come here today. It's a really cool co-working space in Shoreditch. Very 70s. Yeah, we listened to some inspiring women and we've eaten some donuts. So it's all good in the hood. Hello. So, Galentine's. I actually had quite a good Galentine's night. I'm not normally the most spontaneous person, and even though Lucy mentioned that we should go to this event, I was still like, yeah, dunno, I'm not sure. But it was such a good evening, and, there were some great women on the panel. It turns out I actually met one of the ladies, Missy Flynn. She founded Rita's, which was a restaurant in Hackney. I'd actually met her when I was 16 and I did work experience at Elle Girl magazine, and we both got to be in one of those reader photo shoots. And for some reason, because I've always kept the magazine, and I remember the page with all of our faces on, and I just thought, oh, that name sounds familiar, Missy Flynn. I've got a really weird memory. Like, sometimes I remember things 10 years after they happen. So yeah, I just feel like all the creative people in London, you do eventually cross paths or people pop up again. But yeah, it was a really good evening. I loved listening to all of the panel and all of their different experiences. Melanie Usabi, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She was actually meeting the Queen the following day because she founded the Black British Business Awards. And, she spoke about her career journey, how she got into finance because she wanted to make money but then wasn't fulfilled. So she managed to create something else. So yeah, it was just a really inspiring evening. The venue as well, that was a co-working space, and it's like quite 70s, quite retro, really, really cool. Like, it's really interesting, all the different co-working spaces in London and what makes them unique. So yesterday, what did I do? I didn't do much. I meant to film a video. I wanted to film a video about blogging and how to make money blogging, but there is a lot of factual stuff that I just couldn't get out. Ideally, sometimes I write myself a script, but I normally veer off the script, but I just couldn't get my words out properly, and I was just like, okay, I need to wait and refilm this when I'm feeling a bit more chatty. Today I'm going to head to my co-working space, and then I'm going to a Joe Malone event at their townhouse, so that should be pretty cool. I'm going to be meeting up with Rachel again, seeing how she's getting on with her freelance life, and yeah, it should be nice. Thing is, I can feel one of those bumps coming up on my leg again, and I haven't had the results back, and I'm just like, oh my god, can this just stop? Can my legs stop being weird? So annoying, but hopefully it won't be as bad. We'll see. But yes, I need to go because it's like 9:30. Ugh. I will see you in a bit. Happy Friday. So I am in Notting Hill today. I am having a bit of a photo walk with Janae. She's here. Yes. And yeah, I thought it'd be good to get out the house because, to be honest, nothing was really getting done. I thought I would get some content and work on my pastel Instagram guide, which I've been wanting to do for a while because I think it's just handy if you're going to a certain place, if you're visiting, if someone just told you these are all the Instagrammable pink places, like that would be so useful. So I'm going to do it for you, and then if I'm traveling to where you are, you can do it for me. See how that works? So we are at the Pink House of Dreams, and we're going to take all the pictures basically. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Oh, I dread to think how much this one is. Hello, happy Saturday. So I have had such a lazy morning. I always just want to, you know, make an early start on things like the cleaning and photo editing. Didn't really do that. So yes, it is 3 p.m. I think I'm going to head out. I'm going to go to Wood Green, and I'm going to go to a place called Blue House Yard. I'm going to be doing a post on 3 independent shops in London, and I want to make sure it's, you know, it goes up when I'm away. So I'm going to head to this place called Pup Tart. She actually did the marbling workshop at our bloggers market, and she's got a little shop going on. So I'm going to go check it out, see what there is to offer. It's like a little creative hub. I think there might be street food and all of that jazz. Maybe pick up some bits as well. Wood Green. Ooh, there's I know I can get all these bits and bobs. I'm probably going to get some sunscreen from a holiday. Yes. Well, anyway, I'm going to make a little list, and I'm going to head out and take you along with me. So I'm stocking up on hair supplies because I want to get some braids done, and I'm also getting some oils so I can do a deep treatment. I am back home now. Got a few bits and bobs that I needed. It's so annoying going to the hair shops and feeling like you're being watched constantly. I know I should stop going to them because there's a lot I don't like about how they're run. But sometimes I end up going into them for convenience because they've got everything. You know, I was in the area. Yeah, I went in, but I spent ages looking for the right oil. And then I can see this woman out the corner of my eye just watching me. And I'm like, ugh, you haven't even asked if I needed help. You're just watching to see if I steal anything. And I'm just like, really? So annoying. I know I need to start ordering bits online because I just don't like shopping in that environment. It's just, ugh. But yeah, apart from that, it was nice to have a little look around Blue House Yard. I think the whole point of it is that there's affordable rents. So there's like lots of creative business owners with workshops. There's people with shops, you know, trying it out. They've got reasonable rents so they can try out, you know, see if their idea is viable. And one guy, he's got a plant shop with loads of cool terrariums. He's actually going to be moving to a bigger premises because he's obviously tried it out, seen that it's going to work out, and he's, you know, building his business. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll definitely have to go back in the summer when there's a bit more going on. There's like street food and everything. Maybe spring. Maybe I'll go back in spring. But yeah, that was quite nice. And I've got the pictures for my blog post. I need to take a few more in one more shop, and then I can start sorting that out. I need to have like the next 4 weeks of content planned. I don't know. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. We will see. It's doable, but a bit stressful. This is what happens when you leave everything until the last minute. Never learn. But yeah. So yeah, this week it's been good. I had the Galentine's event. That was a good way to start off the week. And went to the Joe Malone event. They actually gave me one of the perfumes. Where have I put it? Aha. Okay, so they actually gave me one of the perfumes. I've got Poppy and Barley, which is really nice. Like, they always have some really interesting combinations. And I like the fact that they're unisex as well. This is, you know, a little bit sweet. I'm really bad at describing scent, but I tend to go for things that are sweet and fruity. And this is ticking some boxes, so... oh, it smells really good. Can't stop. I know I'm going to have a lot to do next week. And I know I've left things to the last minute. I wanted to do something for International Women's Day, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Oh, what do you like? But I will work something out. So my top comment goes to Sarah Jane. It was a really nice, like, chatty comment. I do love a chatty comment. We had a lot of stuff in common. She's going to Japan next year. I'm so jealous because I've always wanted to go to Japan. I definitely think, you know, I need to start planning some things ahead so I have them to look forward to. I would love to go to somewhere like Mexico next year. We will see. So I'm just editing this and I've realised I did not mention that the Galentine's event was all in aid of Bloody Good Period, which aims to eradicate period poverty. You know, it's prevalent in the UK. I can't imagine not having all my pads and everything for my period each month. I'm going to be making a donation at some point. I think they have an Amazon wish list, so you can choose exactly what they need and then get it shipped directly to them. I think it's good to just pay it forward, you know, if you cannot imagine being without your sanitary supplies. I think it's a really good charity to contribute to. So yes, I will leave a link down below to Bloody Good Period. I have a new blog post. I have a blog post featuring my favourite yellow coat of the moment. I also have Instagram, so I'm trying to post even more. I'm trying to be consistent and beat that algorithm. So I'd love it if you could have a look at I Am Kristabel. I will pop my previous videos up here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye! February. How's your February going? And also it's Valentine's Day next week. A bit of sunshine in this cold February day. I'm absolutely freezing. Ah!